Alright guys, we're back out here. This is the 7th morning, and this is where we had a live beaver caught the other day. And get here this morning, and I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but the trap's not there in the water. We've got it anchored right here to this tree, so I'm gonna get down here and see if we've got something caught or what happened. I believe we might have caught a coon here. One coon and one beaver, and I can see our cable stretched out down right here, so pull it up, and it definitely got some weight to it, so we've got something down there. Let's see what it is. Yeah, we got us a beaver. So that trap was heavy enough to drown him this morning, so we're gonna get him out of here and get this trap reset and move right along. This is where we gang set at the top of this hill. We got several footholds and several snares. Let's walk down through here and take a look at them. And so far, we've yet to make a catch right here. So we're just waiting for them to come through. And you can see the tracks right here. We've got a dirt hole right there, trap bedded. And right here we've got another dirt hole and a trap bedded. And there's a trail going off right here. We've got a snare garden yet. And then we've got another dirt hole. Right here, I almost passed it up. Got a dirt hole right here. So alright guys, we got us one. So basically we're just right down from where all those other predator sets are. We've got this road that cuts through this flooded timber here. So what we've done, we come in here and we put a dirt hole on this corner. You know, if they come up this road and cut this corner, they're gonna come across this dirt hole, and then we've done the same thing right over here. We just come right on this corner and set a trap. So we've got us one this morning. Guys, just like that video, which I don't think I've actually posted that video to YouTube yet, but I've got a video to where you can release these guys by hand. All you got to do is pull that chain tail tight, pull them tight. They can't get you with their head. Then reach right up here and grab them by the mane. And if you need to, you can release them. You can release them using your foot to release that trap. If you wanted to turn this loose, of course we don't want to turn him loose because we're helping them with predators down here. So I'm going to get him taken care of, and we'll get back with you. Good. Got him taken care of. Basically what I'm trying to do now is find my original dirt hole that I used. We got the trap anchored right here. And we're just gonna make another one here. I believe that right there is the original one. Go ahead and dig our trap bed back out. We want it to be, when we get finished, we want the top of the trap to be just slightly under the level of what the dirt is around it. Take and pack that dirt back around that trap. I'm gonna raise that loose jaw up, and I'm gonna set the pan on the trap. We heard it not latch there. Guys, I just use coffee filters for my pan covers. I just basically roll them up into a ball, and that just kind of loosens the material where it doesn't sound so crinkly. But basically just take that coffee filter, lay it over that dog. Then we'll come back in here and we'll bed this loose jaw back down. And you want your foothold to be secure. So we're just going to take some of this loose dirt. This loose dirt that's around here, we're going to cover that trap up. There we go, just like that. We're going to rebait. We're going to rebait this hole. And put a little bit of lure down in that hole too. Some sheep's wool here. We'll take some of that sheep's wool and we'll put right on top of that bait and lure. Shove it down to the bottom of the hole. And right here's a rock. We're just gonna take this rock, place it above the hole, and then rake some of this loose dirt up here to make a backing for it. There's a lot of sand. Now that we made a catch here, it'll be even better for the next animal that comes through, because we got all this scent from this coyote that's still around this area. So good chance we'll have some more catches right here. Hang tight and we'll get some more sets checked. Alright guys, here we are, next stop, and I can see the traps thrown down there. So this is the we made a catch here. We made a catch at this trap on the very first morning, and then haven't had any activity right here at this spot since then. And this is our seventh morning checking traps now, and the traps thrown. You can still see our flags over here on this den, and they're both still up, so there hasn't been anything go in and out of that den. Well, there hasn't been anything go in and out of that den on the holes that I've got traps on. There may be some more traps. There may be some more traps on around there, but all right guys, so we actually caught a raccoon here in this trap, and he was able to get out. So it wasn't a beaver. What we were expecting is a raccoon. But I'm gonna get this trap reset and get it set back up here, re-lure our mound, and have it wait in case a beaver does come through. All right guys, here's our next stop here, and we had a 330 right there in that gap where the water comes around that little point, and it's gone this morning. So get down here and see if we can see what happened here. This is where we had a beaver. I believe we had a beaver caught the first morning's check, and then this is where I fell in remaking it. You can kind of see the bottom a little better today now that we're in here, but right there, you see that last bit of dirt, that's a straight drop off, and my feet never did touch bottom. But anyway, get here, right here's where we got it anchored, so we'll just start right here and we'll pull our trap up, and look at there, we got another beaver here. So I'm gonna get this trap reset and get him out of here. And like I said, we made a catch here. I believe it was the very first check day, maybe the second, but if you guys want to see the remake on this set, go back and watch that video, and I'll show you what the remake was on it. But all right guys, well, hang tight. We've still got several traps to check, so hopefully we'll have some more catches on down the line. All right guys, right here we're at another intersection, basically the next road that drops off this levee system. And right up there on the same thing as where we had the coyote caught. We've got a trap sitting on this corner. We got a trap sitting on this corner. Oh guys, I believe when I first got down here setting this place, I told you guys one of the difficulties of it is water going up and down. They're always pumping water, moving water. All this is man-made to hold water for crops. These woods is actually a hunting club, so the duck hunters last fall, they would come in here and flood this timber up for the duck hunters to come in here and duck hunt. And then now the duck season's over, I come in here and trap, and they're moving water again. They're pumping all this back down, pumping it into these open reservoirs so they can water crops with them later. But the difficulty for me is when we first started out, that water line was up to here. I believe they turned the pumps on in this part yesterday or the day before, and you can see how much the water dropped, and now my trap's just almost out of water. So I gotta get down here and reposition that trap to where it's a little bit farther out here. And block it down. So anyway, just thought I'd show you guys that. All right guys, real quick, we've been coming down through here this will be our 8th morning driving down this levee. We're looking for crossovers. That's what we've been setting. So 8 times I've come by this spot and I've not noticed this crossover right here. Well, basically we've got coming out of that side, going straight across right over to here. Turning right here, and you can tell where I've set that 330. We're in the trail, and just past that 330, it drops off about 2 foot down into the run and goes underneath that log. So normally I'd put it underneath that log because they're used to going under it anyway. But as deep as that is, it made it easier on me to pull it back up here to the top of that drop off and set that trap right there. And then we just kind of blended it in, and we'll see if that won't work, and maybe we can catch one right here while we're back in here. So I guess all that, guys, to say, always be paying attention. You know, you get out here and you got something to do, or you're in a hurry or something, you'll stop at one set, you'll go to the next step. But slow down, take your time, the mornings as you can, enjoy them, and pay attention and try to pick up these spots that you missed, because I guarantee you there'll be plenty of good set locations along your route that you haven't noticed before or hadn't picked up on. So just be aware, and it'll give you more places to add traps every day, make your line longer and make your chances of making a catch better. So a few more traps up here, and then we're going to actually go to a whole other section of this farm this morning. We haven't been over there yet, but we're going to get over there and get a bunch of sets put in and try to catch some of those beavers that are causing problems over there. Alright guys, figured I'd end today's video a little bit different. Here's our catch today. We've got the 2 beavers here and the coyote that we caught this morning. And I've had some questions about what do I do with the animal after I catch the animal, and this is what I do with them in the afternoons when I get back to the house. So these 4 beavers that you see hanging up here are the last 4 beavers that we caught, and then the otter down here is the otter we caught the other day. There's the skunk that we caught, I believe, yesterday. And then over here is the muskrats that I've caught. And then this is all of my beaver castor. I'm probably getting ready to sell that. This is the castor out of all the beavers I've caught. This is the few, haven't targeted raccoons, but this is the few raccoons that I put up. And then here's the otters that I've got so far this year. So just kind of give you an idea of what I do with the animal after I catch it. So I basically finish the animal, put it up. So this coyote is in a finished put up state, and then I will take them to an auction in this form. This preserves them somewhat, gets the skin and the membrane off the inside of the hide, and then dries the hide, and then I'll sell it like this. But anyway, that's what happens after the catch. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for the support, and we'll catch you tomorrow.